Especially when I consult people for weight loss or weight gain or even for fitness. Now there are so many patients who are not into regular workout. So for these people, what care they should do or what should they do to take care of their spine health?
So when it comes to spine health, we as physios also constantly mention about something called as core strength. So when it is core strength, the Zumba trainers, the gym trainers, with no offense to individual profession, but it is always a myth, at least in the Indian population, they have less knowledge on what are core muscles. So whenever they develop this six packs, abs, they feel that is core. मैं तो core कर लेता हूँ फिर भी मुझे back pain क्यों है? मैं जिम में deadlift कर रहा था फिर भी मुझे back injury क्यों हुआ? But core muscles actually they do involve your abs and core and the six packs that you develop obviously. But abdominal, the low back muscles, the pelvic floor muscles, the diaphragm, the whole frame, whatever is around your viscera or it is around your low back or it is around your mid back together forms your core muscles.
Right.
So the whole group has to be taken care of.
Screen time is for long hours nowadays. Yeah, now this can be because of their jobs, desk jobs, this especially in IT industry. Now this can be for children, growing children. They spend a lot of time in mobile. Even our senior citizens, because that has become their mode of entertainment, right? So because of these long hours on screen, there is a issue with spine.
Yes.
We are having more complaints about spine issues. So what do you think how this can be addressed?
They can take breaks in between. So we don't want you to sit in the same posture for a longer period of time. The static posture, when you're maintaining for a longer period of time, that is causing harm to your muscles. So your muscles, when you're in a forward-head posture for a very long time, they are remaining in a very stretched posture. And on top of that, if there's no strengthening, they are weak too. So that is hampering your spine and your posture overall. So what you can do is take breaks, maybe after 20 minutes, just move around, move your neck.
Happy and healthy morning, friends. Welcome back to Aura Health Hour. Today we have a special episode because we have two young dynamic doctors with us. We have Dr. Aishwarya Kadam, who is a physiotherapist and her specialization is cardiovascular and respiratory physiotherapy. And we have Dr. Julie Parker, who is a well-known neurophysiotherapist from Mumbai. So welcome Dr. Aishwarya and Dr. Julie. We would like to know more about you.
Okay. So thank you, Baljeet, for having us here. We are really this is our first time we are experiencing such thing. So myself, Dr. Aishwarya Kadam. So I finished my undergraduation from Terna Medical College of Physiotherapy in Navi Mumbai and my post-graduation from Pune, DES Brijlal Jindal College of Physiotherapy. Post that, I have been practicing for 6 years now. I have worked with a pharmaceutical company as a pulmonary rehab therapist, and I have worked with a few of the doctors. I have freelanced, and post that, it's been 3 years now. We have started a setup named by the name Align Motion Physiotherapy and Wellness Center in Thane.
Awesome. So we would like to know more about Dr. Julie also. Welcome, Dr. Julie.
Thank you. Hi, and thanks for inviting us here on this platform. I'm Dr. Zuili Palkar. I'm a neurophysiotherapist, consultant neurophysiotherapist, and co-founder at Align Motion Physiotherapy and Wellness. I've done my bachelor's from Pravra Institute of Medical Sciences and my master's from Treji Somaya College of Physiotherapy. I've been practicing since 10 years now. So initially, I was practicing even with pediatric neurophysiotherapy. Then I had a good amount of time with neuro adults, even musculoskeletal conditions, which I had to treat in between. And now we are into this clinical setup that we have found, and it is at Teenath Naka. So in this, we have specialized treatment for all orthopedic, neurological, cardiovascular, even vestibular conditions.
Wow, awesome.
Thanks.
So, when I decided that I want to have an episode with physiotherapist, the first thing which came to mind that I want to speak about spine health. Such an important topic it is. So, the first thing which comes to my mind, which I should be asking you is, why do you think that spine health is so important? And what is that point when you realize that your spine is under some stress or some strain?
Okay. So in that case, I would really like to mention that firstly, spine health is something that is really neglected in the current population. Spine being the main support structure of the body, it actually protects the important structures like the spinal cord. It helps in efficient movement of the body. It helps in a good posture. So basically, what happens with poor spine health, there are a number of issues like muscle weakness, there is muscle imbalance, posture issues, persistent back and neck pains. And the constant and the common symptoms that we see in, irrespective of the age and the population, the common symptoms that we see is persistent neck pain, back pain, stiff muscles, weak muscles,
Right.
bad posture. Then there are tingling and numbness sensations that are experienced like from patient to patient in the neck, in the legs.
Right.
So yes, so that again has to taken good care of, and yes, so for which you need to seek professional help or guidance.
Right. So again, with this question, I also want to ask you many a times when I am speaking to my patients. So most of the time during consultation, they will ask me, "Ma'am, यहाँ पे pain है क्या करना है? ये muscle में pain है क्या करना है?" Right?
Correct.
So how do you understand the pain they have? Is a normal muscle pain or is it something which requires a necessary attention from physiotherapist, or they should consult a physiotherapist immediately?
Okay. So every time, even a small change happening in the body, for example, if I'm getting a cracked feet,
Right.
then what happens is, especially in our mothers or the our grandmothers, they happen to, in the older population, they happen to neglect all these symptoms. Every small thing, the body gives you signs and symptoms.
Correct.
So these signs and symptoms should never be neglected. Early signs, and you just acknowledge them at early age, gives you always better results. So when I say if you have cracked heels, could be a sign of B12 deficiency. When it comes to spine, it's like whenever you have, so again, thanks to the COVID era, where the kids were brought into the online studies and all. So they were into that forward head posture, all stuck with their phone, their iPads on the screen completely. So kids from 12 years of age to 18, they also have a constant complaint of, "Mama, mujhe back pain hai. Mama, mujhe neck pain hai."
Yeah, right.
So this is because they are not aware of this. Like the static position, one position is not supposed to be maintained for more than an hour or so. So this is something that needs to be known by the parents as well.
Even I had been getting the same complaint from a lot of IT companies. So a lot of their time they do sessions for their employees because they have their desk job for
Correct.
hours and hours, and then they are sitting in the same position for a very long time.
Correct. So these static postures, sustained postures rather, in one position you are being for longer time, is something that your body already gives you sign कि अभी 20 मिनट हो गया है, मुझे धीरे धीरे थोड़ा heaviness feel हो रहा है. So that signs when your body is giving you, you should acknowledge that signs and you should take up some action rather than seeking help from a physiotherapist or from any other orthopedic doctor or any professional. Whenever your body is giving you signs, you might take up some activity, move around. Yes, and that is how you can tackle
Movement
with
is
it.
important.
Yes, movement is important. Yeah.
Okay, so Dr. Julie, I would like to ask you, most of the times when I am consulting, senior citizens or patients above 50, right? With age, they always have balance issues. Why do you think they have that balance issues, and how this can be addressed through physiotherapy?
Yes, yes, sure. So once we when we also see patients, so till sometimes patients say till I was 50, 60, I was all fine, I was active. And that post 60, post retirement, I suddenly started feeling different pains, different issues with my balance, different fears that I am encountering. So yes, there are many changes which occur according to your aging process. So, for balance specifically, it requires three systems to be quite active for your balance to be good. So, those three systems are, first one is the visual system. So, it's very important. Unless and until you see your vision is quite good, your balance is not that great. So, if your vision is affected, yes, it is going to affect your balance. So, as you age, there are different changes that occurs in your vision also. So, your visual acuity, it starts getting low, it decreases. Then there is different depth perception. So the way I used to see depth prior is going to change as you age, because that is going to get affected with aging. So you'll always find older adults saying कि नहीं मुझे ये क्रॉस करते वक्त अच्छे से समझा ही नहीं कि इसका हाइट कितना था. So yes, that is one reason where you feel कि नहीं ये इसके वजह से मुझे नहीं हो रहा है, ये इसके वजह से बैलेंस मेरा अफेक्ट हो रहा है. The second system which is very important for your balance is your vestibular system. So this is a very complex sensory system which is in your inner ear. So this system actually maintains your head alignment in space. So how is your head moving and how is your gaze moving according to your head, and how is your body adjusting to a different kind of head movements. So many times you can feel all the older adults saying that I was just getting up and I am started feeling dizzy या फिर मुझे ऐसे imbalance जैसे लग रहा है. These are the signs like vertigo. Many patients complain, I have vertigo. Yes, so most of the patients complain. This is because your vestibular system is playing a part. This vestibular system has semicircular canals. This has fluid in it. So when you move your head, the fluid is getting moved, and there are hair cells which are there inside that canal. So with age, these hair cells also reduce in number. So your reactive balance is also going to change because of that. The way you were reacting prior, the signals which were sent prior were quite quick. Now it might not be. So your movement is also getting slow, restricted. So that is again going to affect your balance, and that is where you're going to face those balance issues. The third system which is there is a musculoskeletal system. So it will compromise of all your muscles, your joints. So as you age, there is a significant amount of decrease in your muscle mass. So initially muscle mass अच्छा था, but as you age, you see 70, 80 year के लोग, they have a very small muscle bulk which is remaining. And on top of that, there's no strengthening happening. So that is one reason why strength is getting down, getting low, and that is affecting your balance. The next is joint mobility. वो भी reduce हो जाता है. अगर muscle ही mass कम हो गया है तो joint का movement भी कम हो जाता है. And then there is restricted range of motion even in your ankle, your hip. That again has a good impact on your balance. As physios, how we can help, we would like to assess the patient first. Once we assess, we would like to see which system is majorly compromising your balance. So when we are planning a protocol, we'll say to it that we'll focus on that system along with the other two systems. So if I'm giving a balance training program, I would say to it कि I have included your vision, I've included your vestibular system, and I'm challenging your musculoskeletal system along with it, so that I get a good functional outcome out of it.
Right. So, Julie, this is one thing, but you know what? Last time we had a doctor here for the episode, and our topic was screen time. Now, when we were speaking about screen time, one common, issue we feel is that screen time is for long hours nowadays. Yeah. Now, this can be because of their jobs, desk jobs, this especially in IT industry. Now, this can be for children, growing children. They spend a lot of time in mobile, even our senior citizens, because that has become their way of entertainment, right? So, because of these long hours on screen, there is a issue with spine.
Yes.
We are having more complaints about, spine issues. So, what do you think how this can be addressed?
So I would like to suggest screen time, I won't be able to remove it. Probably your work profile, I won't be able to change your work profile. You would have to go into your work profile. You would have to give those 8 hours. Probably utna time invest karna hi padega. But what you could change or what patients could change on their part is they can take breaks in between. So we don't want you to sit in the same posture for a longer period of time. The static posture, when you're maintaining for a longer period of time, that is causing harm to your muscles. So your muscles, when you're in a forwarded posture for a very long time, they are remaining in a very stretched posture. And on top of that, if there's no strengthening, they are weak too. So that is hampering your spine and your posture overall. So what you can do is take breaks. Maybe after 20 minutes, just move around, move your neck. Just don't sit in a static posture for a longer period of time, because you unintentionally go into that posture. Because you have to have your work going on and you never realize that you have already spent 2 hours in it.
Yes, yeah.
And then you start realizing, no, it starts to ache. Yes, because it is overused. That muscle is stretched and it is overused. It is going to give you different signals.
So, Dr. Aishwarya, especially when I consult people for weight loss or weight gain or even for fitness, now there are so many patients who are not into regular workout, right? So, for these people, what care they should do or what should they do to take care of their spine health?
Okay. So, care of spine health actually is a big term. So, when it comes to spine health, we as physios also constantly mention about something called as core strength. So, when it is core strength, the Zumba trainers, the gym trainers, with no offense to individual profession, but it is always a myth, at least in the Indian population, they have less knowledge on what are core muscles. So, whenever they develop this six packs abs they feel that is core. मैं तो core कर लेता हूँ फिर भी मुझे बैक पेन क्यों है, मैं जिम में डेडलिफ्ट कर रहा था फिर भी मुझे बैक इंजरी क्यों हुआ. But core muscles actually in they do involve your abs and core and the six packs that you develop obviously, but abdominal, the low back muscles, the pelvic floor muscles, the diaphragm, the whole frame, whatever is around your viscera or it is around your low back or it is around your mid back, together forms your core muscles.
Right.
So the whole group has to be taken care of.
Right.
Again, when it comes to non-working, like the population who is not working out or not into any physical activity, the housewives who are under constant stress, especially in the Indian population, standing for a long time, cooking or moving on some like in one place for a longer time. In that cases, they can, as you said, they can move around. So what we recommend patients or we generally state is always your next posture is the best posture. So just probably if you are here in place standing in front of the kitchen platform for like 1 hour, you know you're already sweating, you are already low on energies, just go out, take a break. Probably you can come back again continue with your task. Most of the times doctors do mention कि आपको आगे bend नहीं करना है. But that आगे झुकना नहीं है is for quite acute time. तो पेशेंट्स का यूजुअली क्या हो जाता है ना, डर बैठ जाता है. आपने पिछली बार बोला था झुकना नहीं है तो झुकना हमेशा के लिए बंद कर देते हैं, विच अगेन लीड्स टू मोर स्टिफनेस, मसल वीकनेस. तो ये विशियस साइकिल चालू ही रहता है. दैट पेन एप्रीहेंशन सेट्स बिकॉज जो एक बार वो कैच आता है, लाइक सुबह सुबह माई फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई एम गेटिंग अ पेशेंट सेइंग आज सुबह मैं उठी एंड मैंने बस एक बकेट उठाया और बाजू में रखा और मुझे कैच आ गया, तब से मुझे बहुत ही पेन है. So we get such acute cases. So that not bending activity is only for a week until that inflammation is going down, and then is something called as return to activity. So we give exercises, we consult exercises and guide them so that they can return back to their activity.
Right.
So in case of bending, for example, if you ask specifically what care should be taken, so in that acute phase आप ऐसे कर सकते हैं, rather than bending आप knees से bend कर सकते हो, आप squat कर सकते हो to get some object from floor.
Right. So moving to my next question. So we were talking about the balance issues in elderly people, right?
Yeah.
So now what are the common balance issues with these elderly people, and what are the common signs and symptoms? Now this is the time the caregivers should start giving more care about their balance issues.
Yeah, so about the early signs that the caregiver should be looking into. So if you have a geriatric person who is there at your home, I would like to tell first look at his walking style. How is he walking? Have you noticed any changes while he is walking? So probably he was walking quite well. Now he's walking with a waddling kind of a gait. He's finding difficult to just move around, turn around, तभी भी balance जा रहा है. And if these balance changes or the falls or disbalance is quite frequent. So yes, at that time you have to notice, yes, there is some problem which is occurring. या फिर while crossing the divider, if you every time see that your person who is geriatric is having a difficulty, probably he is having difficulty with depth perception. So you have to analyze कि यहाँ पे शायद उनको balance का difficulty हो रहा है. We have to look into it. Mostly when patients do come to us, the main complaints are like, I got up early in the morning and I started feeling a bit dizzy. I just got up and I felt dizzy for a few seconds and then I was all okay. Otherwise, I was walking around and someone immediately called me and I had to turn around swiftly and then I felt कि I had lost my balance. So मुझे लगता है कि नहीं, मुझे कुछ balance का difficulty है या problem है. Mostly these are the complaints. या फिर while crossing the road या फिर divider cross किया, I could not analyze and I had a fall, or I could not be very steady while crossing. These are the usual complaints patient come with. So neurological problems if they have, yes, they are going to face because वो neurologically वो muscle tight हो जाता है, stiff हो जाता है, उसकी वजह से function properly नहीं करता, उसकी वजह से balance issues आते हैं. So these are going to happen, they have an idea. But in general population, they usually have these complaints which they walk in with or they come and tell us कि नहीं ऐसे ऐसे हो रहा है, मुझे difficulty जा रहा है, मैं टर्न भी कर रहा हूँ तो भी मुझे ऐसे कभी-कभी लगता है कि नहीं मेरा बैलेंस इमीडिएटली चला जाएगा. And now I have started developing a fear. Many a times even climbing down stairs, एक बार अगर fall हो गया तो वो fear इतने easily set हो जाता है कि नहीं ऐसे लगता है कि I have balance issues, I have to hold or grab on to a railing and then get down.
There's more psychological also.
That's a fear that has set in. Probably that time you weren't able to judge that step quite properly, and that is the reason you had a fall. But once you set in that fear and you stop avoiding doing stairs, then you start getting decline in your muscle strength. And fear set in हो जाता है, फिर stiffness आता है, and that's the cycle which keeps
So,
on going.
Like lesser the activity, more
Yeah.
balance issue.
Lesser the activity, lesser the muscle getting used, lesser the joint functioning to its full range.
Right.
You're compromising everything because of fear, and then you start experiencing different balance issues. Majorly with patients or people who have retired. Initially, they were at least working, they were traveling to the office, they were active, they were mobile. But later on, post retirement, there is nothing to do. The physical activity has reduced to a great extent. There is no physical activity apart from walking, and there's nothing which is done. At that time, yes, they start complaining of all these issues and they just say कि no, because probably we have aged, ये balance issues आ रहे हैं and ये आएंगे ही.
Even when patients ask us, like there are a lot of patients who come for weight loss because they have osteoarthritis. Now there might be a reason that the doctor had asked them to stop sitting on floor, or might be not to climb stairs. But in that case, I have seen that they'll go completely sedentary.
Yes, yes. So it's not that you stop the activity, it is only for the acute phase that they're saying stop the activity. Even if you have to climb down or climb up stairs, there are different ways you can avoid the impact on that joint.
Yeah, right.
So you have different modifications that you can use. Probably lying down on the floor or sitting on the floor is not an option, but sitting on the bed and then doing the activity, yes, that's an option. So keeping yourself active and joints functional in full ranges is the most important thing. You maybe do it in sitting or standing. Sometimes for neurological patients, it's not possible for them to stand. So I have to modify the exercises so that I see to it that every joint is getting moved, even if it is in a sitting position. So you modify, but you have to make them move.
Right.